Hi, my name's Connor Bays, and today I'm going to show you how to enroll in your Commonwealth Plan. The whole process is fully digital and takes about 15 minutes from start to finish. And by the end, you're going to have a personalized, automated retirement plan that's going to help you save more and retire happy. If you're signing up through a union or association, you can head to my.commonwealthretirement.com to create your account. To start the enrollment process, you're going to enter a few personal details like name, age, date of birth, and then you're going to land on the first step of the enrollment process, which is around setting a target retirement income. So the first question that we're going to help you answer is, how much money are you going to need when you finish full-time work when you retire? What we're going to do is take your age, we're going to take a retirement date, which you can set or play around with, and we're going to ask you to enter your income. For most people, this is your salary. What we're going to do with this information is help you calculate a target retirement income. So what we do in the background is apply assumptions and math to help you calculate what is the monthly income you're going to need when you finish full-time work to maintain your standard of living. So in the case of this person enrolling here, this 34-year-old planning to retire at age 65, earning $70,000 a year, this is calculating that they're going to need about $4,100 per month when they retire. The next step is we want to account for how far along your savings journey you are today. So we're going to ask you for any existing retirement savings you've accumulated so far. It's totally okay if you don't put anything here. If this number is 0 for you, that's no problem. Just enter what you have, and we're going to build that into your plan. What you'll see is if we come back to this projected retirement income chart, so what we do here is help you turn that savings you've accumulated already, those $40,000, into a number of what you can expect each month in retirement based on those savings. So what this is showing me, for example, is if I have $20,000 in an RRSP and $20,000 in a TFSA saved outside of my Commonwealth Plan, I can expect to get about $330 each month from those savings when I start drawing them down in retirement. The next step is a very important one, and that's taking into account what I expect to receive from government benefits. The 3 key government benefits programs that most people are going to be thinking about are Old Age Security, or OAS, the Guaranteed Income Supplement for more modest earners, and Canada Pension Plan. So we're going to help provide you with an estimate of what you can expect to receive from these programs. I can see here that I'm looking at about $610 from OAS and GIS. And for Canada Pension Plan, I'm expecting about $1,580 per month. Coming back to this projected retirement income chart, you're going to see that we're going to add in this dark blue portion, which is what I expect to receive from government benefits. And so I can now see that in addition to the $330 that's going to come from my existing savings, I now have $2,200 coming from government benefits. And I can see that I still have a little bit of a current gap. This is saving in this light gray portion I'm going to need to do going forward to make sure I meet my target and get to this $4,100 each month. The way that you're going to fill that gap is to contribute to your Commonwealth Plan. This is around that save step. There are 2 ways you can start contributing to your Commonwealth Plan. The first is making a transfer in of an existing TFSA or RSP that you have with another institution. If you select this option, you'll be asked to select whether it's from a tax-free savings account, a registered retirement savings plan, RRSP, or a registered retirement income fund. If you choose to transfer in an existing account, we're going to ask simply for the financial institution name, the address, and your account number, as well as the amount you want to transfer in. And if you just want to move the whole account over, you select this option here. Once you select that and confirm with your signature, we'll do all the work to make sure that transfer comes through successfully on our end and your money is deposited in your account. The second way you can contribute to your Commonwealth Plan is to set up regular monthly contributions coming from your bank account. This is a really powerful way to ensure that you're saving consistently over time. If I select this option, you'll see that the first thing the system's going to do is suggest a savings amount for me. This is calculating what I need to save each month to make sure I'm on track to reach retirement security. A common question many of us have is, how much should I be saving each month? This is giving you an answer to this question. Your plan is flexible, so you don't need to stick with the suggested amount. You can do any monthly contribution above $50. Another neat thing that your plan will help you with is help you catch up or keep up with the right level of savings over time. I might see this and say, I want to start somewhere a little lower for budget reasons or whatever it is. I want to actually begin with $400 each month going into my account. What you're going to see here is a feature that's called auto escalation that's intended to help you catch up to the right level of savings over time. The next piece is helping you take advantage of the tax advantage savings room that you have access to through your Commonwealth Plan. Your plan is built by default on a combined TFSA or tax-free savings account and RRSP or registered retirement savings plan account type. These are both very powerful tax advantage savings accounts that Canadians have access to save for retirement. You have the choice of how you want to split your contribution between the TFSA and the RRSP, and the system will actually give you a default suggested contribution based on your income level and other factors. You can edit these numbers and pick a different mixture. For example, I can have everything here go to the RRSP, or you can stick with the default and discontinue from here. The last key step in setting up your plan is your investment program. Commonwealth has partnered with BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager with about $8 trillion under management. The specific funds available to you in your Commonwealth plan are called target date funds. How these funds work are they're recommended for you based on the year you plan to retire. So you can see here that this 34-year-old retiring at age 65 has been suggested the 2050 BlackRock fund. What happens inside these funds is, firstly, BlackRock invests your contributions in a highly diversified mixture of stocks, bonds, real estate, and infrastructure. The second key thing that your target date fund is going to do for you is help you take the right amount of risk as you age. So what this means in practice is that when you're younger, you want a much higher mixture of stocks in your investment portfolio. Conversely, as you start to approach retirement and get closer to actually withdrawing your funds and using them to pay for your lifestyle in retirement, you want to be taking much less risk with your investments. And what this means in practice is shifting away from stocks and towards safer asset classes like bonds. Every year that your money is invested in your target date fund, BlackRock is going to automatically adjust that mixture of investments so that you gradually shift away from stocks and towards bonds, so that by the time you reach retirement, your asset mixture is taking that right amount of risk and making sure your money is there for you when you start using it. So if I'm okay with the fund selected here, the 2050 fund in my case, I'm going to hit save and continue. You're going to move to your plan summary, where you're going to confirm the choices you've made, the plan you've set up, and the investment fund you've selected. We're next going to ask you to enter the bank account from which your Commonwealth Plan contributions are going to be withdrawn. This is also the bank account to which we'll make deposits when you start taking money out of your Commonwealth Plan. We'll provide you with a reminder of when your withdrawals will be coming out of your account. Typically, this is on the 15th of each month. And then finally, you'll see the terms and conditions page, which you'll have to acknowledge before you can finish enrollment. Once I do that, you'll see that I have completed enrollment. You'll see this congratulations message, and you have the option to go now and visit your member dashboard. This is something you can always come back to if you want to update, add, or change any elements of your plan. You'll see all the key elements here summarized in terms of the contributions you're making, how you're tracking towards your plan. So those are the key steps to setting up your Commonwealth Plan. Thank you very much for watching today. If you ever have questions about your Commonwealth Plan or need help with anything related to your program, don't hesitate to get in touch through the website, through the portal. There's a number of different ways to reach an expert to help you, and happy saving.